Hello everyone, it's Shari from TSC. Hope you are all doing well. And in the pandemic of the coronavirus, hang in there, be strong, and all you can do is to say to yourself, I got this. And what will make it even more easier is, are you being creative? Are you out there with your cell phones? Are you out there with your cameras in the yard? Even if you lie down on the grass and you actually take a close-up, you'll find a little ant crawling. Find something creative and really enjoy it. Once you've done that, come back here and I'll show you how to edit it. Editing always puts a little bit of magic into your creative work. So right, without any ado, let me explain what we're doing today. As you can see, it's Lightroom editing. For those who haven't worked in Lightroom, let me know. I have Lightroom Portable 6cc. I cannot confirm if anything I show you in this editing is going to be okay with the online editing that you can get your Photoshop and Lightroom and all that from. That I can't guarantee. I just work on my portable Photoshop, my portable Lightroom. Lightroom is completely different to Photoshop. Okay, Photoshop you can only do one photo at a time, where Lightroom you can bring in a whole bulk of photos and then put that into collections. From the collections, make folders. For example, a wedding, the reception, the church, the bride, the groom, the bride's family. You can break all your photos down into folders and then put them into those folders, and it makes editing a lot easier. You can't manipulate in Lightroom like you can do in Photoshop. Photoshop has some, I love both of these programs, so I'm not going to run either of them down. They're both just as good. When I'm doing weddings and that, I must admit I use Lightroom for my editing because I can do a whole lot of photos at one time. So that's a little intro. I hope you've understood that. And then we're going to get on with how to use Lightroom. Thanks. So okay, we on the Lightroom is opened, as you can see, and we're on the main window of Lightroom. What I would like to just explain quickly, it's divided into 3 columns, as you can see. This is called the navigator. In here is your preview and then your histogram. Basically, let me break it down for you. Your navigator is what the photos you're bringing in. Your preview is to see the photo, and when you go into develop mode you will edit the photo. This side here, the histogram, is to do with what you are going to do with your photo. So just keep those 3 easy things in mind. Okay, now what we're going to do, and I'm going to show you how to do, is import photos into Instagram, and then I'll take you to the developer mode and then we can start editing them. So right, you ready? We go up to File, and you come down here and you'll see import photos and videos. You can also edit videos in Lightroom. Me personally, I haven't done that, but you know what? Hey, we stuck in for 21 days. We'll give it a go, but not today. So you just click on that, and then it brings you into another window where it says select a source, which will mean for your videos coming in. We're going to go and look in one of these, but we're going to go to my office hard drive. That is where I keep all my photos. And then I go into my Lightroom edits, and let's go and we look for, I've made a folder here called for Lightroom Lessons 1, so I'm going to click onto that, and now it brings up from where the photos are what photos I have for lesson 1. You can go over here and you can put apply during import. I'm not going to change anything. I'm not going to put any filters on because I'm going to individually edit one photo. Then we can go to file handling. Okay, and it tells you build smart, preview, don't import suspect duplicates. So it helps you, and then add to a collection. Okay, and it's got quick collection, it's got my collections I've got under there. So now we're going to add a collection. So we're going to call this Lightroom lesson 1. Okay, then we're going to create it, and can you see it makes a collection for me. Please make sure all the photos are checked. If they like that, they're not going to import the photos, so make sure you check. Even though the photos are checked, I always go to the bottom and recheck them, and then you just hit your import button, and there's the photos in your library mode, and they in the folder Lightroom lesson 1. So now while we're in the library mode, we can look at the whole lot together, or you want to see one photo at a time, you can also do that. In library mode, I normally stay in this mode where I can see all the photos. Okay, you go to developer. Now we've come, we're going to choose a photo. We'll be on the BMX one, we'll stay there. We have a number of Lightroom presets that you can edit your photo with. You can give it a yellow filter, an orange filter, and make it black and white. If you don't like it, you hit the reset button. In general, you can have medium contrast curve. I don't really use those because there is so much you can use in Lightroom yourself. For example, you can go down to here and you can give your photo clarity, and if you want to see what it looked like before, you just press this button, and you can see it's made everything a lot sharper and a lot stronger. You can also do vibrance, saturation, but you always keep that in the middle. You can expose your photo more, or you can make it darker. It's got enough settings in here, and that is what Lightroom is about. So with this editing, we've given it clarity, we've given it saturation. So now fine, it's time now we're going to take it through, because it's ready to go to Facebook or wherever you want to share it. So then you just go to your exports. I normally go to same folder as the original where you've had them, and put in editing. Right, you can rename your file. I go to custom names, lessons, and here you can do what quality you want to. You can go Adobe, you can set it in the different color spaces however you want to. You can set it into the Photoshop color. You can resize to fit, which we're going to do that later. Sharpen for screen or media data, you just leave that. And if you want a watermark, you can put a watermark on, but in Lightroom I will show you how to add those on later. And then you just hit the export button, and if you look at the top, it's told you it's exported. So that file you are finished with, edited, and you're done. If you want to reset your photo, you can just hit the reset button. You can go back and you can do undo reset buttons, and you can see your photo looks better. So that is just the intro to Lightroom. Excuse the ums and ahs. We're having to all get used to this online stuff. So let me know if you understood. Let me know if you need to learn more about Lightroom. I'm quite happy to help you, and yeah, that is for today. So what I'm going to say to you is, have a good time editing, get out into your yard Be creative. Come and edit. And we see you soon. Thanks for watching. Hey, bye.
Audio Jungle.